morning, Falcons. My name is Mark.
My name is Natalia.
And this is Kay Ross with the Morning News. All 8th graders, please pick up your baby pictures today after school in room 18.
Attention all 8th grade Falcons. The Knott's trip and the 8th grade fun night is just around the corner. Make sure you are eligible to go by paying your cafeteria and library fines. Your homeroom teacher has your names and amount owed to remind you. Remember, if you are on the no activity list or owe money to the library, you will not get a permission slip.
Just a reminder that the student store is closed today after school. It will reopen tomorrow.
This Friday is our last dress-up day of the year, superhero theme. Wear your favorite superhero costume and earn the Spirit Trophy and donuts. Who will be the last winners?
Congratulations to the Ross track team. The entire team was fantastic and there were many incredible moments. We were very proud of everyone who competed.
The individual champions included Isabella Gonzalez in the shot put, Michelle Davis in both the 100 and long jump, Samantha Lopez in the 400, Julian Rondilla in the 800, Kishan Patel in the 800 and 1600, and Marissa Marquez in the 1600.
If you borrowed a jersey or PE uniform, please wash them and return them this week.
8th grade boys track team members, meet at lunch today. Bring your own lunch to room 1.
Attention all students, a reminder that all library books are due this Friday, so don't turn them in. Don't forget to turn them in.
All 8th grade students who complete their testing on Thursday, May 26th should return their science books on Friday, May 27th. Again, only 8th graders who complete their testing on Thursday.
Looks like it's time for another birthday shout out.
Me. A happy birthday to you. A happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday. A happy birthday to you. And many more.
Kay Ross would like to give a birthday shout out to Aniki from Giselle, Vili, Viviana, Natalie, Brianna, Angelina, and everyone else who loves you. Happy birthday.
Now let's go to Jeremy for the 5-day weather forecast.
Good morning, Falcons. Tuesday through Wednesday will be in the higher 60s, and the rest of the week will be in the lower 70s. The whole week will be mostly cloudy except for Thursday. Thursday will be mostly sunny. Now let's go to the hourly. 8 through 10 will be in the lower 60s, while the rest of the day will be in the higher 60s. 8 through 12 will be cloudy, while the rest of the day will be mostly cloudy. Back to you guys in the studio.
Thank you, Jeremy.
This month's character trait is courtesy.
So be nice to everyone.
Stay tuned for a message with Mr. Brown.
We hope everyone has a nice day.
Go Falcons!
Good morning, Falcons. Happy Tuesday to everyone. I'm here just to let everyone know that you've done a wonderful job with the 3 weeks of testing, and this is our last week. We start math today, tomorrow, and Thursday, and then we're finished with the CASP testing. So congratulations to everyone, but it's really important that we finish strong. Finish strong on the testing, and let's finish the year out strong. 16 days remaining until 8th grade promotion. And I heard on K-Ross just now some news about 8th grade fun night, Knott's trip, and so forth. I really am hopeful that all of our 8th graders can participate. Unfortunately, I saw a list yesterday, and there are way too many 8th graders not eligible for the Knott's trip or the 8th grade fun night because of your grades. You have just a very short time to get that in order. And it's really important that you have a conversation with your teachers and find out what you need to do to see if you can participate in our 8th grade end of year activities and most importantly, promote on Wednesday, June 15th. That's it for now. Let's have a great day. Let's have a great week. And as always,
Go Falcons!
Welcome to CyberSafe CyberSmart Internet Safety and Privacy.
Today we'll be talking about anonymous social media apps and cyberbullying. There are many available apps to students that are being used to hurt, embarrass, and threaten. Today we're going to provide you with information about some of the apps so you will be aware of the dangers of using these apps. Anonymous apps do not reveal the user who sends the message. However, remember that messages are stored and can be traced if an investigation is required. These logos are from social media sites. How many can you identify? What do you know about each of these apps? How are they the same or different from one another? What you might not realize is that an anonymous culture creates risky social media behavior while reducing accountability and leads to cyberbullying. You're about to watch a short video about some of the effects of cyberbullying.
School bullies are now armed with new weapons, apps, and a vast and often lawless internet. These cyber bullies can inflict enormous emotional pain and ruin reputations anonymously. Tonight we look at the new technology that can give those bullies an edge and what can and can't be done to fight them. Here's ABC's Mara Schiavocampo.
You are gross, like you. You are so pathetic, it's so funny. And I was like, what did I even do? And they're like, ha ha ha, you saw it.
Vicious, cruel, and sometimes violent postings. That's what 15-year-old Jamie Bushy was forced to read about herself while at school.
I'ma throw a rock at your head when you're cheerleading. You suck at it anyways, you troll.
But Jamie doesn't know how to defend herself because she has no idea who the insults are coming from. They've been posted anonymously on the site Ask FM.
They would tell me to kill myself and cut myself and all that kind of stuff.
Jamie says because of the abuse, her grades plummeted, mostly because she couldn't focus in school, fearing that any of her classmates might be one of her online tormentors.
Anonymous kind of does make it worse because then I could be walking right next to them. It could have been my best friend and I had no idea. And she could have been planning to do it the next night. And I would just have no clue.
But what Jamie's facing is the newest and perhaps cruelest frontier in cyberbullying 2.0, all thanks to a new crop of apps where anyone can post anything anonymously and mobilely, creating a virtual burn book of nasty graffiti. And it's happening at schools all across the country.
The fact that OP has diabetes makes me happy. How long do we think before AB kills herself?
Connecticut high school senior Will Haskell says malicious comments like this appeared on an app called Yik Yak last month and spread throughout his high school like a nasty virus. Trying to raise awareness, he wrote all about the new bullying tactic in New York Magazine.
Students who were targeted were absolutely blindsided by this app. There was no way to see it coming. Everyone was reading this. Many teachers had downloaded it. Many administrators had downloaded it. It really did take over the high school. I tried to not look, but I was fascinated. I was fascinated that Staples students were, like I said, capable of making these terrible comments.
Now, that school is on lockdown, electronically. Responding to complaints, the creators of Yik Yak set up geofencing, using GPS coordinates to prevent the app from being used on school grounds, protecting almost 85% of all middle and high schools, an unprecedented step.
We made our app 17 plus, but we as app developers realized how most parents don't actually know how to block apps from their children's phones. And so that's part of the reasons why we took the proactive measure to disable it on high school and middle school campuses.
Paula Todd wrote the book Extreme Mean and says apps like these are creating the most toxic environment we've ever seen.
Sure, it would be a lot easier just to ignore what's going on. But in order to ignore what's going on the internet, you basically can't do your homework, you can't do your research, you can't watch television or a film, and you can't be on social media. We are allowed to be on the internet. Cyber abusers are not allowed to attack us.
How much does anonymity contribute to this kind of cyberbullying?
Anonymity is a great accomplice for somebody whose desire it is to hurt another person, to denigrate, to demean.
Back at Staples High School in Connecticut, Will Haskell says after Yik Yak access was cut off, another anonymous app immediately popped up in its place.
These anonymous authors never have to see the harm that they're causing. They never have to look into the eyes of the person they're writing about. They never have to realized that that person that they targeted didn't come to school the next day. The anonymity creates a distance between the target and the victim.
I'm Mara Schiavocampo for Nightline in Connecticut.
Bullying is bullying, whether it is sharing a note or going on social media. The app Ogo allows anyone to post comments, photos, and videos on feeds from high school. Artesia High School, Cerritos High School, Gar High School, Tracy High School, and Whitney High School. After reading the description of this app and what it allows students to do, what are the dangers of using this kind of app? How do you think a student would feel if they were targeted this way? This is a reminder that using an anonymous app does not mean that the sender cannot be traced and investigated by authorities. Along with calling this safety tip line, you can also tell a teacher, parent, or trusted adult.
Me and my friends joke about stalking people on Facebook because you could see everything that they do. Even if you're not their friend, you could just go and see their photos.